I thought I would do just a little short video with a little bio on myself. When I was 9, I saw my next door neighbor's mother's spirit passed us on the sidewalk, me and my little brother. And I guess that was the first paranormal experience I ever had. I've seen a few more strange anomalies when I was a kid. Um, had some other, and I bring up hot spots because I walked into one in the woods hunting one day, and it's like an experience I'd never had before. Um, where you could feel the energy in the air, and it was just different. It was quiet and peaceful. You couldn't hear any of the sounds of the woods, like anything running around or making any kind of noise. You couldn't hear birds. You couldn't hear anything, and it was just like a really peaceful feeling. You didn't want to leave. Um, Run into a few of those actually over the years, but anyway, I had another experience at a friend's trailer one time where my daughter had used her restroom and said that the shower door started shaking, and so when I had went to use the restroom later, I just looked over at them and said, "Okay, show me," and they started shaking really bad. So yeah, that was an experience. Um, Around 2003, I got involved with a paranormal team whose founder was very controlling and overbearing. That didn't last too long. My daughter and my son-in-law and myself kind of did our own little thing for a little bit, and then I met Dusty Ward, who is the founder of Half Past Dead Paranormal Investigations, and him and I hooked up actually through my daughter, who he had given her a ride. Subject come up about him being a ghost hunter or whatever, and she said, well, "Wow, my dad's into that," and he gave her his phone number to give me, and I called him, and we met up, and that's pretty much the way it's been ever since. And we've had some experiences amongst ourselves, and uh, we did capture actually a transparent entity on a DVR camera at one investigation, and got several good EVPs. If you go on my Facebook page, Half Past Dead Paranormal Investigations, there's EVPs on there. Um, Almost 2 years ago, I started doing the radio show because I love talking about the paranormal, and I like meeting other people in the field and getting to know about the way they do things, and what kind of experiences they've had, and what kind of equipment they use, and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of pretty much old school myself. We do have a DVR system, but that's about the highest tech piece of equipment that we have. Of course, your normal stuff, EMF detectors, digital, and I have an analog recorder that I like to use, and especially the analog because it creates sort of a white noise effect when you're recording with analog and the motor's running in there. It creates kind of a white noise effect, and I think that helps the spirits to communicate better than a digital. Now I've gotten EVPs on both, so I mean they both work. Uh, I'm one of these people that believe, if you don't have a lot of money, you can still there's things you can do. Um, you can put a ping pong ball in a jar and put a lid on it, and you can ask the spirit to move the ping pong ball, and you know that there's no wind getting to it. You can jump up and down on the floor and make sure it's not going to make it move. If you got a good solid floor, and you put a camera on that, and you ask the spirits to make it move, and if it moves, you got it on camera. There's your evidence. Um, instead of the sensors that you would put on the wall if you have a claim of footsteps in a hallway or something. If, of course, you want to get permission to do this if you're in a client's house, but you can sprinkle baby powder on the floor or anything like that. If they actually walk through there, they're going to leave footprints. So, there's all kind of things that you can do. You can hang a bell from a string, and my buddy Mike St. Clair of Viper Paranormal turned me onto that one. Uh, Tie a string on a little Christmas bell. You can hang it up in a doorway or wherever supposed activity is, and you can ask them, if they can ring the bell for you. If you're filming that, you're going to get not only the sound, but you're going to see the bell move if they move it. So there's lots of things that you can do. Um, we actually have two investigations, not this week or this next week, but the week after. Um, one's in Nashville, Tennessee, and one's a little further on up. But one or both could be demonic entities. I'm not one of these people that says everything's a demon, so that remains to be seen. I will, of course, if we capture evidence, I will post some stuff on Facebook. If I have a video, I may even put it up on here, but um, we'll see what happens with that. It may be, and it may be just an angry spirit. Who knows? But anyway, I just wanted to do a little short video, kind of give you a little info on where I came from, how I got into the paranormal, and also why I started doing the radio show. And hope everybody enjoyed this video. Our show's coming up Monday night with Jeffrey Kelly. He's a Bigfoot researcher, and also he's into the paranormal stuff. So we're going to have a good time talking with him, and I shall see y'all all then. Thank you very much.